Tasya heturvidya. Not understanding his purpose is ignorance. Not understanding this relationship of Brahma and Maya, that is universe, is ignorance. Yoga, the way of divine living, peace, bliss and emancipation. Yoga is a way of living to perform the prowess. If any human being knowingly or unknowingly live yogic life, he is protected from the agony, pain and misery. In case the yogic discipline knowingly or unknowingly disobeyed during living, the sufferings are innumerable. Yoga is a union of occurrences and happenings. Yoga is a piercing system to enter into the subtle. Every living being is bound by two boundaries, the survival and procreation. Yogic living, learning, practicing and following obliterates the boundaries of survival and procreation. Yoga is a technology of nature to which human is connected physically, psychologically and to the divinity. Human is born without any special powers for protection and survival, but he is awarded intelligence in the growing form to create the special powers. Yoga philosophy is a comprehensive knowledge for benevolence, which is a property of divinity. Yogic way of living refines continuously the tissue culture, thereby physique and mind grows to the betterment of life. Yoga is a tool to program mind and body, thus yoga empowers physical and mental powers. Yoga is Advaita monoism and therefore yoga does not include anything subjective. Yoga philosophy is a closer of false knowledge, fantasy, sleep and memory. This only permits the true knowledge. As such, the final aim is to enter into Nirbhi Samadhi, the memoryless concentration, in the void or Shunya Samadhi. Yoga is a way of living which do not have any preceptor. You are the disciple of your own. On learning and mastering yogic lessons and practices divided into 16 lessons such as truth, non-violence, non-stealing, celibacy, non-collection, cleaning, contention, penance, self-learning, seeking, postures, breathing techniques, withdrawal from senses, meditation and samadhi, the self-absorption. Yoga is a divine blessing to the mankind. Any of the lessons of yoga, if ignored or violated, there shall be pain and punishments. Yoga is bound to take care of pain and pleasure. Nature is a great mechanic. Its machine is well mechanized for perception and truth. Disobey truth and liars are ready to punish you. Perceive wrong and you will be surrounded by mad people. Nature does not create pain, it is invited. Yoga is only the way of living for benevolence, bliss and peace. Spirituality, the seekers, tenacious seekers of the truth. There are two types of spirituality in the world. Both are absolutely different to each other. One is a Western or Semitic or Abrahamic. The other is Eastern. In the Western philosophy, the divinity is God, and this God does not stay in this world but stays in another world. Therefore, in Western religious, God is transcendental. To reach God, you have to transcend this world. In Eastern world, there is no concept of transcendental God. In Eastern philosophies, divinity is Ishwar. Ishwar stays in this world and Ishwar emanates himself in the form of two types of nature. Ishwar did not bring material from outside and Ishwar created this world through emanation. Ishwar is the material cause. This world is made up of earth, water, fire, air, space, mind, intelligence and ego. This all is the material form and the nature and a special form as Brahma. This is also nature. Brahma is divine intelligence of divinity. In the Oriental school of thoughts, it is postulated that Ishwar emanates himself in the form of universe, and as such Ishwar is divinity. And this divinity or Ishwar is all pervading, omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. This concept of divinity was well accepted by scholars and Vedic Dharma was established. Ishwar created universe is called Maya and also the Brahma, the divine intelligence. As such, understanding relationship between Ishwar, Brahma and Maya, that is universe, is the highest wisdom. Vedic Dharma explains Ishwar as creator and present in every particle of the world, living or not living. Therefore, Oriental thought recommends behavior is more important than faith or belief. Unlike Western thought, faith is more important than behavior. In the due course, there had been philosophies like Advaita and Dvaita. Advaita is an objective thinking and recommends that human life principle does not differ from Ishwar and the life principle is a part of divinity. Also, at the time of emancipation, life principle does not differ from divinity. This is Ishwar, that is Ishwar. As per Advaita, life principle does not differ from Ishwar, and the concept of heaven, hell, transmigration, pain and pleasure are physical. Like heaven is various physical comforts and pleasure. The hell is pain, sickness, torture and troubled death. The Naraka or hell like Raurav, Kumbhipak, suffering is in the lifetime. Transmigration is through procreation and therefore Aham Brahmasmi, the eternal living, is through procreation. This is the eternal truth. Here the concept of Gotra, the family tree, and the original first person, patriarchal or matriarchal, is most important. Spirituality, the truthfulness of life and universe. As far as Dvaita is concerned, it is subjective thinking and life principle is considered as spirit or Atma. As such, divinity in the philosophy is considered as a separate entity in the form of sentient. Dvaita does not recognize Brahma as any part of life principle. In the Dvaita philosophy, life is considered as spirit associated as life and therefore there is a life after death. The heaven or hell as well as transmigration is at and through other world. This is subjective and cannot be supported, postulated or confirmed. As such, the various subjective systems of life, death, pain, pleasure and emancipation, transmigration of spirit from one species to another species is also conceived through other world. Yoga being Advaita does not support any subjective thinking because all the imaginative vrittis, that is tendencies like vikalpa, imagination of mind, are constrained. Further, we must study what is Ishwar, Maya and Brahma and life principle through Bhagavad Gita, Yoga philosophy, Vedanta. This clarifies and this surprises us of astonishing Hindu spiritual technology. Brahma, the divine software. Brahma is a property of divinity, the Ishwar. This is the divine intelligence. There comes a separate thought process as to what is Brahma. Athato Brahma Jidnyasa. From various school of thoughts, the school of thoughts express their opinion through Upanishads and the Brahma was explained in detail. Maya, Brahma and Ishwar is the trinity in Oriental school of thoughts. Brahma has no independent existence, but it exists with Maya, the universe, the matter. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahmam. Brahma is present everywhere and is a cause of genesis, status and holocaust. Brahma is considered as cause of consciousness, the Chetana. Brahma is all pervading. Brahma is not substance, swapayat. Brahma dissolves in itself. It is thus the sentient called Chetana. Brahma is also called Prana. Brahma is not Ishwar nor life principle, Jivatma, but the divine software. Life principle, Prana, Jivatma. Every living being is living due to life principle present in the living being. The life principle on insemination with sperm, the egg starts growing to come into physical existence. The purpose of life is to grow and grow further. This grow and grow is called pranav. Growth of life is called pranav. Prakarshena navanavah pranavah navanavo bhavati jayamanaha. Everything that is becoming new and newer is said to be pranav. Tasya vachaka pranavaha. Name of the divinity is Omkar the Pranav. Therefore, that which is growing is life, and it is only because of life principle that can grow, and this is present in the form of sentient, the Brahma. Sri Adi Shankaracharya in Advait says that at the time of Swarup Sthiti and or emancipation, there remains no difference between life principle and divinity. Now, as the sperm implants or inseminates, the egg comes out with the body as per the womb of the species. Yonehe Shariram. Therefore, the sperm of the living being is a carrier of life principle. Life principle. Ataeva Pranaha. Prana or life principle is also Brahma, without which life is impossible. The sperm of all living beings must be having same character, but differ in the size and species. Same is the case with seed of different size, but one character that produces different vegetation. On looking at egg, this is a female reproductive cell, a pure representation of Mother Earth, equipped with all biological machines like emotions, mind, organs, memory, eye, ears, skin, tongue, nose, memory and everything. As such, the physic received to the life is received from mother. On insemination brings conception to bring all the machines into existence in growing from form to grow further. The life principle regulates the growth and also terminates the growth when required. The life principle is free from any application, performance, duty or its effects, but behaves like an onlooker, free from any influence. Life principle projects the property of perception, action as per operating systems of nature. Life principle is responsible for perception only to store the information in memory. Life principle is free from any external influence. The egg may get genetic alteration and also the sperm might get some alteration. Life principle is free from any alteration. The life principle is a bond between Maya and Brahma. The father of Brahma and Maya is Ishwar. Life principle has primary elements and they are earth, water, fire, space, air, Brahma, Mana, Chitta, Buddhi, Ahankar, Praman, Viparya, Vikalpa, Smriti and Nidra. Any one of the elements is absent, the life is impossible. The perception and endurance of pain and pleasure will also not be possible without the above said elements of life principle.